Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is excited for the weekend as much as I am. So, couple things, and no, I'm not going to tell you to go sign up at the Tarot Bridge if you don't know by now. And this reading will be extended over the air. And here she comes. Okay, lay down and I'll let you stay. All right, so a couple things. When you listen to a tarot card reading, not just mine, others, when you listen to a tarot card reading or you get a tarot card reading or any kind of psychic prediction or whatever, what are we looking to get out of it? Okay, so what are we looking to achieve? Is it just you want a message that maybe somebody who you're in separation from is coming back? It's rarely if you're going to get the job. It's usually always about love. So I read for so many people. And I want to talk about value for a second, if you don't mind. You could have clicked off by now, and that's okay. And then I will do the reading, but I want to talk about self-worth and value. So I noticed the majority of my clients are women. They're women who are usually in separation from someone. It's usually a relationship that did not work out well. And they're very emotionally attached to the person. I can't judge whether they're madly in love with them, so I always say emotionally attached. And they're looking for some sort of resolution because they either have had no closure and this person has ghosted them, or they just want a resolution. Because when you hurt, and heartbreak is probably one of the worst things, and I know because I've been there a few times, when you hurt, you look for something to take away the pain. And that could be anything, okay? It could be another person, it could be that person, whatever it is. But I want to talk about readings for a second. I'm going to have to move her because she's driving me crazy. So when the person is showing up in the cards as a repeat to come back to you, why is he coming back? And I'm going to do he and she because my majority are females, but you can always switch the genders. Is it for him to come back because he's realized that you're the love of his life and he wants to try again and he's fixed his ways? Or is it he comes back because you still haven't learned your value? Okay, so you're walking around and I get a lot of people saying to me, well, he looks at my stories. He liked a picture today. Really? And that's what you're basing your value on. Because I know I can only speak for myself. And I'll be honest with you. Probably 7-8 years ago, if I was in separation and someone, liked my picture, viewed my story or whatever, I would have just took that as like an engagement proposal. And I would have been off to the races. And it took a long time for me to get some value to myself and to be like, if you want to talk to me, you probably should either pick up the phone, I'll even take a text. But eventually you're going to have to want to see me because I have a lot more value than a like. And I hope you guys do too. So someday I'll tell you about my journey. And I'll tell you how I healed, and it wasn't easy. It was not easy whatsoever. A lot of tears, a lot of therapy, and a lot of work, but self-value is very, very important. So when I do these readings for you, I hope you walk away with thinking to yourself, I'm worth so much more than a like. I'm worth for this person to really step up to the plate, come to me proper, or don't come to me at all. Okay? I'm not a low-value woman. And the problem is there are plenty of women out there. They'll take the like, They'll take the like. They'll be like, head over heels because this person viewed their story. Maybe their finger slipped, And it's funny because when I'm talking to someone or reading for someone, by the time I'm done with them, they've told me everything about them, the guy. They know everything about their life, and they have every excuse why they act the way they do. They have every excuse. So I want to focus on, over the next few readings, value. Pretend I am the Queen of Swords, because Queen of Swords ain't taking no crap. And I always say, I know you're very attached to this person, but are they really here to be the love of your life? And are they mostly here to teach you value, to teach you a lesson, to teach you about self-worth? You know, my mom, the old Italian, always used to say this to me. She always used to say, put a higher price tag on your head. And I know what she means now. It took me a long time to figure that one out, but now I know what she means. And it's true, because if you don't have the respect and value for yourself, you can't expect others to have it for you. So you know what? When they like that picture, big deal, they like the picture. When they view your story, big deal, they viewed your story. Now get back to me when they actually make some time for you and they want to see you, okay? Because people will spend time on what they want to spend it on. Remember, you're high value. Okay, off my soapbox. So first card out is Six of Pentacles. This is the give and take card. How appropriate. Usually it's my card of, are they breadcrumbing me? Are they not giving me what I need to give them? And you know, the funny thing about this card is I have another deck that shows the reverse of this person, okay? And on the back of this, on their coat, you can see it's all worn and tattered. So it's telling you, the message here is, be careful what you're giving away, because you may need it for yourself, okay? I'm so Italian. So be careful what you give away. You know, your energy, your emotions, your feelings, your mind. How often do you spend all day on this person, thinking about this person? And I can't tell you not to do it. That's like me saying to you, don't look at the pink elephant in the room, okay? So I want you to think, when they show up again, because usually they do, how are you going to be? Because really, they're not the problem. Because if you're allowing it, so how are you going to be? What value are you going to place on yourself, okay? Where they understand that if they want to be a part of your life, they're going to really have to step up. Now, I'm not saying that's a guarantee. Trust me, it's not, because the majority of men, not all men, but a lot of them will go to a lesser value woman, someone who has lower standards, someone who's like, okay, you don't have to call me, but you viewed my story today, so we're good. So I don't think you want that. I think you want better. Well, I hope you do. So the Six of Pentacles tells you to be careful of what you're giving, because you're going to need it for yourself. It also tells us that save your strength, because it's not that you have battles coming as much as you have options coming. Okay, so you're going to have a pretty busy next couple of weeks with different options, fun options, different things. You're going to be doing a lot. You know, your work, you're leaving work, you're going out, you're having fun, you're enjoying life. And you have a lot of this coming your way. And you don't want to be totally exhausted with the Six of Pentacles, because you've gave so much to this situation. You want to have your energy. You need it for you. You don't want to keep depleting yourself, okay? This person spies on you. Big deal. Big deal. You know what I say? Look fluffy. That's what I say. Look fluffy. They watch you, okay? But they need to man up and come to you proper, because none of my girls are low-value girls. You're all high-value girls. All right, I'm going to draw some more cards, but I have to do it over at the Tower Bridge. I have to. I'm over here with my bra hanging out. And here's Luna again. All right, put your comments in below. I want to hear it. But you know, I always say to myself, for my older gals, if this was like the 1970s and you had to go back and you had said to a friend, oh, but he's liking my pictures. And she would be like, well, did he call you? Did he take you out? You know, and I think we need to go back to that time when people had to put efforts into relationships. Not just men, women too. Everybody needs to put efforts and treat us appropriately. Catch me over at the Tower Bridge community for more.